It has been 177 days since the 29th of July 2021 at the time of recording, which was the day that we found out that Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall were leaving Doctor Who, and that therefore, speculation about who the 14th Doctor would be began in earnest. And I think I read online that this is now officially the longest gap between the announcement of a Doctor leaving and the announcement of who the next Doctor is going to be, 177 days and counting. And so, rumours and speculation, it is getting a bit wild, I think it'd be fair to say. I don't even know how to begin with this one, really. Basically, if you don't know, and there are plenty of reasons why you shouldn't, quite frankly. I didn't know until I saw this going around and actually had to look up what was happening, because I'd sort of seen it mentioned and I was curious as to what it was all about. Basically, rumours are going around that David Tennant, the 10th Doctor Who, is coming back as the 14th Doctor Who, to put it simply. And look, full disclaimer, it could be true. It could be true. I might have egg on my face, in years to come watching this back. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it isn't. Pretty sure it isn't. So that's not really the point of this video. The point is not to sort of entertain the possibility that this could be true, because I'll make it clear right from the off that I don't think it is. Because I have no reason to, It's one of these things. This is what I want to get into really in this video. What I want to get into it is the way in which this rumour, because it is a rumour at present, even if it is eventually revealed to be true somehow, it is currently still a rumour. It's being treated like, gospel, verbatim, by certain people, and even people that aren't sort of saying, oh, it's definitely true, are sort of treating it as a genuine possibility, that it might be true, and sort of talking about it as though it might be true. And, yeah, I haven't really seen many people sort of saying, taking a look at this and standing back and saying, right, hang on a minute, what's going on here? Why is this even being discussed? This is mad. Why is a rumour like this just being given so much weight, really? That's the point of this. That's where I stand on this, and that's why I wanted to make a video about it, because but basically, if you don't know, and like I say, there's no reason why you should, but just to go back to the source of this, I believe it is an article here I've got in front of me, from Plymouth Live, or the Plymouth Herald, I think. Plymouth Live must be the website that goes with it. There might also have been stuff on Gallifrey Base or elsewhere as well. There are always murmurings, always rumours, stuff, leaks, in inverted commas, stuff on Reddit and all this sort of stuff, where the vast majority of it, if not all of it, turns out to be completely false. And misinformation, but yeah, there we go. So, this article, David Tennant cast as next Doctor, says BBC source. So you've got your BBC source, The tip-off was spotted on a Facebook fan page in which a user suggested a credible BBC source had leaked the information, and then that has then been passed on to this local newspaper. God knows what stake Plymouth Herald have got in this, apart from just getting clicks and stuff. But there we go. It's just mad. I don't know what to say really about this, other than the fact that, like I say, I don't believe it. That's not the point of this video, to sort of discuss, whether or not this is true. I don't believe it is true. I just think it's kind of sad that stuff like this can get picked up in fan circles and Twitter and whatever and YouTube, and I'm well aware that I'm sort of contributing to this inadvertently to this discourse about this whole rumour, rather than just letting it die the death that it should die. But yeah, I think it needs to be said. Why is this being given the same time of day as genuine actual information about Doctor Who? Why? I get people are bored about who the next Doctor's going to be, and are getting impatient about that and sort of just clutching at straws, really. But it's just mad. It's absolutely mad that something like this can gain the traction that it's gained, and be talked about in the way that it's been talked about. Make jokes about it all you want, rip it to shreds. But yeah, I don't know. I don't quite understand why this even exists and why it's being talked about so much. Anyone could say, I could say that Matt Smith is the 14th Doctor. I could post that on Gallifrey Base or Reddit or somewhere, and it could get picked up by a local tabloid or, I don't know, whatever, a website or just whatever, YouTube channel, and suddenly become a huge rumour. I will say as well, that I'm not against seeing David Tennant back in the show in some capacity. Certainly for the 6th anniversary special, if it's going to be a multi-Doctor story, then yeah, sure, have him back. He's probably the most likely Doctor to return at this point, really. And even like that rumour that was going around a while back, like about having a little 10th Doctor miniseries and an 11th Doctor miniseries, sort of just in the gap, or to celebrate the 6th anniversary and then move on to a new Doctor after that. Again, I wouldn't necessarily say no to that. If you're going to bring back old Doctors, do it in that way. And maybe, there is some truth to this in the fact that it's been distorted into him being the next Doctor rather than, like, reprising his role as the 10th or whatever. Frankly, there isn't a world where I could see it being true that Jodie Whittaker is going to regenerate into him and he's going to be the Doctor again. He's going to be a new Doctor. Essentially, that's what this rumour is saying. It's just rubbish, isn't it? I mean, it just is. I've got to give a disclaimer that, it could be true, but then that logic only stands in the same sense that, like, me saying Matt Smith is the next Doctor could also be true. Like, all these things could be true, but at the moment, this is just a rumour, and I expect it will remain a rumour, and it's just mad how it's sort of broken through and is actually being talked about seriously by some people. Like, there are pages online, on Twitter and Facebook and stuff, that are actually like reporting this. I will say as well, it's not like a new thing. This has been going on for quite a while, but like to sort of get clicks and stuff, pages that will post this stuff, as if it's true. So yeah, David Tennant is the 14th Doctor, apparently. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. As ever, thank you for watching. Please like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you're new. And yeah, bye for now.